Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. There are two types of penises. Let's get real. Let's cut through all the polite small talk and all the discomfort we feel when we talk about the human body. Because here's the thing. The more awkward we make it, the more shame we create, and shame does nothing but keep people stuck, insecure, and scared to just be themselves. So today, I'm going to say it plainly. There are two types of penises. And no, this isn't some biology exam. This isn't a science class. This is about life, confidence, and how we show up in the world, because the way we think about our bodies, and yes, our penises, tells us a lot about how we see ourselves, how we treat ourselves, and how we interact with others. Let's break it down. The first type. This is the kind that society notices. The kind that everyone seems to talk about, the kind that gets all the comparisons, the memes, the jokes. Let's call it the obvious type. It's loud, it's bold, it's the one people use as the standard, consciously or unconsciously. And if you have this type, cool, own it. But if you don't panic. Seriously, I'm going to explain why. Because here's the thing, there's a second type. The quieter type. The one that doesn't get attention in locker rooms or memes. The one that might feel invisible sometimes, but make no mistake, it is every bit as capable, every bit as valuable, every bit as deserving of respect and understanding. And here's the kicker. People spend so much time obsessing over type 1 that they forget the second type even exists. Or they think it matters less. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. What matters isn't type. What matters is how you show up. How you treat yourself. How you treat others. And here's where most of us really struggle. We obsess. We compare. We shame ourselves. We look around and say, am I enough? Or, do I measure up? And honestly, it doesn't stop with penises. It's in every part of our lives. We compare our jobs, our houses, our partners, our bodies, and we spend all this energy on things that have zero impact on our actual happiness. So here's the truth, and I want you to really listen. What type you have, what size, shape, color, whatever, it does not define you. Your worth is not in comparison. Your confidence, your ability to connect, your capacity to be loving and kind and present, that's what defines you. And here's a challenge for you. Stop letting fear control the narrative about your body. Stop letting shame decide how you see yourself. Stop letting comparison steal your power. Because the moment you do, everything changes. Suddenly, you can show up fully. Suddenly, you can engage deeply. Suddenly, you can experience intimacy, not just physical intimacy, but emotional intimacy, human connection. And that's where the magic is. Let's get practical for a second. Confidence is not about changing your body. It's about changing your mindset. It's about standing in front of the mirror and saying, this is me. I'm enough. I'm capable. I deserve to be seen. And the beautiful thing, when you do that, the type of penis you have, suddenly irrelevant. You become someone who can show up fully in life, who can laugh, who can love, who can make people feel safe and seen. That's power. That's strength. That's impact. And let's be honest, life is too short to waste on insecurity. Life is too short to let shame run the show. Life is too short to hide behind embarrassment. Because while you're worrying about type, size, shape, someone else is out there laughing, loving, creating, and living fully. And you deserve that too. You deserve that freedom. You deserve to step into your life without apology. So here's my challenge to you. Embrace yourself completely. Embrace your body, your type, your uniqueness. Stop comparing, stop shaming, stop worrying. Start communicating. Start respecting yourself. Start showing up. And watch how it changes everything. Your confidence, your relationships, your energy, your life. Because at the end of the day, it's not about type 1 or type 2. It's about how you use what you have. It's about how you show up. It's about how fully you can embrace life without fear or shame holding you back. That's where the real power is. That's where real transformation happens. And I promise you this, once you stop worrying about type and start owning yourself, the world opens up in ways you can't even imagine. You stop measuring. You start living. And that, my friends, is the greatest gift you can give yourself, and the people around you. So stand tall. Own it. Laugh at the absurdity of our insecurities. Celebrate yourself. And go live a life where your confidence isn't dependent on comparison, shame, or fear, but on the undeniable fact that you are enough, exactly as you are. Let's talk about shame. That heavy, quiet voice inside that tells you you're not enough, that whispers you should hide, that makes you obsess over what you don't have, or aren't. Shame is sneaky. It doesn't announce itself loudly. It creeps in when you compare yourself to others, when you avoid conversations about your body, when you shrink so that no one else has to notice your insecurities. And here's the brutal truth. Shame will steal your life if you let it. Most people think shame is something you just live with. They think it's normal to feel embarrassed about their bodies, their type, their appearance, their sexuality. They think it's normal to avoid intimacy, avoid vulnerability, avoid connection. But shame is a liar. Shame is a roadblock, and the moment you realize that, you start to understand the freedom that comes from showing up anyway. Because here's the thing, showing up doesn't mean being perfect. Showing up doesn't mean looking a certain way, having a certain type, or meeting some imaginary standard. Showing up means stepping into your life fully, with your flaws, your insecurities, and yes, even the things society says are wrong, or less than. Showing up means saying to yourself, I am here. I matter. I deserve to be seen. Think about it. When you let shame control you, you shrink. You avoid eye contact. You overthink every interaction. You hide parts of yourself. You spend mental energy obsessing over what others might think, and in doing so, you rob yourself of the life you could be living. But when you stop letting shame dictate your choices, everything changes. Your energy shifts. Your relationships shift. Your confidence grows, not because anything external has changed, but because you have taken control of the one thing that truly matters, how you show up. Showing up is also contagious. When you show up fully, you inspire others to do the same. Vulnerability becomes strength. Authenticity becomes magnetic. And suddenly, the world that felt intimidating, judgmental, and critical starts to feel like a place where you belong. Because confidence isn't about hiding what you think is wrong. It's about embracing what is real and choosing to step into life anyway. Here's an important point. Shame thrives on secrecy. The more you hide, the stronger it gets. The more you avoid conversation, the more it whispers that you are alone, that you are different, that you are unworthy. But when you speak up, when you laugh at the absurdity of your own insecurities, when you connect openly and honestly with others, shame loses its power. It can't survive visibility. And that's why showing up is a radical act. Every time you step forward, every time you embrace yourself openly, you are taking your power back. This is not theoretical. Think of every time you've avoided something because of shame. How much energy did it cost you? How many opportunities did you miss? How many experiences did you deny yourself? Now imagine what could happen if, instead of hiding, you showed up fully. You would experience deeper relationships, more joy, more confidence, and a sense of freedom that can't be bought or borrowed. So here's the challenge. Stop giving shame control. Stop letting fear and comparison dictate your life. Stop avoiding the conversations that matter. Start showing up fully, in every moment, with courage and honesty. Because the world doesn't need perfect people, it needs real people. People who embrace themselves, who step forward, and who inspire others to do the same. Remember, shame only wins when you hide. Confidence only grows when you show up. So laugh at your insecurities. Embrace your type, your body, your uniqueness. Step into life fully, and watch how everything changes. Showing up is not just an action, it's a declaration. A declaration that you are here, you are enough, and you are ready to live without apology. And once you make that choice, once you commit to showing up every day, nothing can stop you from living the life you were meant to have.